T-34-3, and we have slain the monster from Sweden. He bought me this tank, and he sent me this replay basically yesterday, and we will have a look at it, how exactly he goes around and annihilates the entire enemy team. So matchmaking wise, as you can see, the enemy tank has two more tier 8 tanks than our team. And Slayan is gonna show us exactly why the T-34-3, in me and his opinion, is the best premium, one of the best premium in game. Certainly the most fun you can have. Now it's because that this gun is certainly insanely good for what it does, and I will exactly show you in this video how Slayan works it out. Now, funny thing is, he bought me this tank. At first he was like, "This tank is a pile of shit," and I was like, "No, I don't think so." I played the WZ-120. I think that was a really good tank, and you know, this tank and that tank was almost exactly identical, except that it has more pen and WZ-120 is at tier 9. But in other terms, it's pretty much the same kind of tank. So Sayan was like, "No, what are you on about, mate?" I was like, "Well, if I get one of them, you know, that's it. I think I'm gonna ace it like every single game." And so Saiyan was like, "Alright, cool. Here's your gift." And I got the T-34-3 last year, and holy shit, I just aced it. I aced it 5 times in my first 15 games. 5 times, 5 ace tankers in 15 games. And he was like, "Wow, you fucking cunt. Why did you just managed to just annihilate the stats?" Because he was kind of struggling with it. But now, after, you know, me and him had a good talk about this tank, how to play it and kind of stuff like that, he and I managed to literally have so much fun in this thing, because once you know how to use the lack of gun depression, that's it. It's over. You just basically got the key to the lock, and you can literally annihilate the entire enemy team with it. So Saiyan picks the right shot just above the tracks of the Panther 88, angles his armor, bounces the shot, and okay, he's gonna squeeze the shot into the T-34-3. Look at the situational awareness here. He knows the Panther 88 wouldn't go around the corner because he's got backup from the back, and he just uses his chance to take out the T-34-3 with a tracking shot as well. And let's finish the Panther. Yeah, there goes the Panther kill. And the tank here, you can see it's got a pretty good solid armor. And if you go hold down, holy shit, you know that that's it. You know, if you go hold down, the enemy wouldn't really pen you unless they hit you luckily on the turret hatches, but that's unlikely if you move about a bit. The gun depression is got buffed by 2%. 2% might not sound a lot, but from minus 2 degrees to minus 3 degrees to minus 5 degrees, that's still quite a margin, I have to say. And certainly, perhaps, one of the better premium mediums out there, because simply you have preferential matchmaking, and I would recommend this medium over any other medium premium at tier 8. Now I can only think of one premium which is better than this, for sure, in my opinion, which is the Chrome OB. But you know, you can't really get the Chrome OB, and I think before they delete the T-34-3 from the game store, which they might because they want to remove all the premium matchmaking tanks, I think it's important for you to get yourself this tank. I think you like it, if providing you know what you're doing. I don't recommend anyone to have this tank below 1,500 win 8. There's a good reason for that, because I do believe, I'm a good stat believer. I think stats is quite important. It's a way to show, you know, what kind of player you are. If you have more than 1,500 and you know what you're doing with the gun depression, then that's it, you know, that's over. And I can show you plenty of gameplays where we can basically ignore the lack of gun depression, use the terrain, angle your tank to make sure that the horizontal traverse becomes vertical gun depression. You can do that quite easily sometimes, And I think if you watch my T-34-3 videos and WZ-120, you realize that, in fact, it's not really a big problem for me at all. I don't think. I think it's quite easy, in fact, to play this tank. It's definitely not as easy as IS-6 standards, but once you get the trick, you know what you're doing, and that's it. You know, that's bingo. And I certainly think it's the best tank you can probably have in your garage if you want a medium. It's the thing is, CDC, it's good, but it's just that you meet tier 10s, but this thing you don't, and this is just insane tank. I cannot recommend it enough. Now, if you still can't make your mind up, if you have more than 1,500 win rate, check out my other gameplays and see if it works. Remember, my old gameplays are gameplays where I have -3 gun division. Now you have -5. That's a lot of difference, actually. Like we say T-62A and what was it? The Object 140. I think it's only like 1 or 2 degrees difference between the two tanks. They have the same identical gun, but they have difference in 1 or 2 degrees in gun depression. And if you watch all the reviews of Object 140, people say, oh, the extra 1 or 2 degrees of gun depression makes a whole world of difference. I tell you that right now the T-34-3 does have that monstrous. I wouldn't say monstrous gun depression, but it's a monstrosity at the moment, and I recommend you to get it for sure. And yeah, slaying this rich Scandinavian monster, just spamming the gold. Oh, lower plate, come on, bam! There goes the kill. He wrecked up the entire enemy team down here, pretty much. He's on 4,000 damage, and it's not over yet. And ISU Ferdinand. Okay, so he's gonna go around. Boom. There's a kill on the Borsig. And speeding up a bit. Is he gonna get a Top Gun? Is he? I think so. Yep, there goes the Top Gun. That's sorted. Now the 30 is gonna come and get him. And does he really need to get the 30 at the moment? Well, we'll see. I think the 30 is chasing him, to be fair. Agonizing moments for Slayen to find the Ferdinand. Whoa. They don't actually see the Ferdinand. That's a bit odd. Where is that? Oh, he's up there. He's up there. He's down there now. Oh. Come on, Saint. Kill the bloody Ferdinand. Bam! 7 kills. 5,000 damage. And that's it. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I tell you that this tank is absolutely insane. Check out my other tank reviews if you want to check out whether you want to get it. But remember, this tank's got buffed since I did my last review, so take that into consideration. Maybe get this for Christmas.